Hey there guys, it's Ara here, bringing you the 6th episode of my F1 2012 career. And today we're at China, and if you're new to me, please subscribe for weekly F1 2012 career. You know, watch this episode, see what you like, and if you enjoy it, then subscribe, because I'm going to be doing this weekly, as I said. If I can, I might squeeze in 2 race weekends into one real weekend, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's if I have time. But if I don't, then I'll just be doing one race weekend. So here in China, I can tell you the weather is saying it's gonna be heavy rain for the race. So I'm just gonna set up the car quite balanced, not too much oversteer, and I'm gonna set the wing a bit lower than I usually do. I mean, not lower, higher than I usually do. You know, just in anticipation for that wet weather. So we're going out in Q1. Because I've set up the car for a wet race, it's going to be a bit slower. So I'm just going to go straight onto the option tyres, no messing around here. I want to make sure I get into Q2 and hopefully into Q3. And I really think we can challenge for Q3 properly because my race team has installed some very nice upgrades this weekend. No, it was just like 5% rear downforce. I don't know how much that will help, but let's see what those upgrades do here. But yeah, let's see. So starting off this flying lap here in Q1 on the option tyres. Got the DRS wide open now, coming to this first corner, this really swooping corner. Just get it tiny bit right. I'm always fast in the first sector here in China. That's been kind of a pattern for my whole 2012 career so far. I've always been fast in the first sector for some reason. Don't really know why. It's not like I'm using a lot of KERS or anything. I'm not using any KERS for this whole first sector in China. And you know, you'll see somehow that I just get fastest first sector all the time. So coming through to this next section, I think we can probably get into Q3 definitely. I mean, well, I'm hoping we can get into Q3, and a nice qualifying position would be nice there. Highest qualifying position so far was I think it was 10th still. Yeah, we've because in Australia we went on a prime setup. And in Malaysia, we didn't do a prime. Well, did we? I can't even remember. I cannot remember for the life of me what happened in the last race. So also, if you're new, you know, go check out my previous content. I'll leave an annotation for the last race episode I did. Go check it out. It was a really good race, really good. Had a few frame rate issues at the end of the video, but overall, the actual race was really good. I thought lots of people commenting and saying they really enjoyed it. Lots of good scraps. That's what makes a good race, really. Obviously, getting a good position is kind of nice as well, but also, you know, good fights also make a good race and more entertainment for you guys. So it's a really good race. So go check that out if you're new to me, and obviously subscribe for weekly F1 2012 content. So we finished that lap. Going fastest so far. Probably stay fastest because we're on option tyre and most of the top 12 go on primes, because obviously that's what they do in real life as well. You know, try and save some tyre life, and they're fast enough to do that. So let's just fast forward the time really and go to Q2, because I don't think we'll have a problem getting into Q2. So let's see what sort of time. Senna is right behind me. He's probably gone on the option as well, same as me. So me and him definitely through. Webber's third. Alonso and Hamilton kept on switching a few places. Dressed as 6th and Hulkenberg 7th. That's on prime. That's really impressive there. Vettel 8th, Button, and Maldonado 10th. He rounds out the top 10, but we're through to Q2. I think so. Sergio Perez there. I don't know if that was 18th place or not, but yeah, he's quite down. It's quite strange. Sauber's meant to be quite good. Oh well. Let's see. It's a game. It's not going to be exactly like real life. I mean, I'm a bit disappointed. Codemasters were going on about driver-specific performance. Haven't really seen too much about you know, what they're talking about. Apart from Massa, I do. You know, I've got to say, Codemasters have done a good job with Massa. I mean, he's always there, down in like 10th now. It's really nice to see. You know, it's nice to see that they're really going on the realistic side. I'm bagging on Massa a lot, but just now the Singapore Grand Prix, I thought he drove quite brilliantly, and I really enjoyed watching him. And it's those sort of scraps, if you watch that Singapore Grand Prix, those are the kind of scraps I had in Malaysian Grand Prix towards the end, and so that's why I really recommend you go see it if you're new. And obviously, if you're not new and you're subscribed to me already, then you would have seen that great race, and hope you agree with me. And I must say, I really need to thank all my new subscribers now. I've gained about 20 in the past 2 weeks, which is just amazing for a really small channel like me. So I really want to thank all my new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy the content I put out. So coming through Q2 now, this first flying lap, got a few cars around me. Don't want to muck it up. Oh crap, Vettel, get out of the way. And that didn't go very well. We'll continue. It's okay. Changing to lean mix 3. I mean mix 1. Just gonna abandon that lap really. Vettel kind of ruined that for me. Well, I should have seen it coming, and Webber's gone straight past me. He's on a flying lap, I'm guessing. And we'll just let Paul di Resta come through. Oh crap! And nearly Massa. Oh no, di Resta's now backed off for some reason. Alright, and Vettel's backed off. Okay. We shall take this track position then. Oh crap! I think that was Senna who went off. Wow. Spun off. It's not even raining. What are you doing, man? Watch it. Just as I say what you're doing, I'm going to spin off here, alright? Just be my luck. Just as I'm saying what the hell the AI doing, I spin off. Alright, so coming through randomly the fastest one. I doubt that's the fastest second sector ever. So just gonna go down this straight and then start the proper flying lap. Obviously had to abandon that because of Vettel. So let's see. Oh, Hamilton's popped in a 140.604. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see what I can do on this flying lap now. So coming through to the second last corner. Alright, got all my curves saved up for this pit straight. Coming through now. Deploying all the curves I can up until the line. We're changing to mix 3. Fastest revs, let's do this. So coming through the first corner now, taking a nice wide line, coming through, clipping the apex on the right, going right up to the grass, just edging it, not really lifting or anything right now, not really braking. Not until now. Now we can plant the power down. Didn't want to spin off there. It's quite easy to spin off if you plant the power too early. Clipping the apex here, not really the racing line, but I like to do that to gain a tiny bit more time. Lock up on the right tyre there a bit, shouldn't affect us too much into the second sector now. And that was that first sector was about 8/10 faster than Hamilton's, or no, Rosberg's now. Rosberg's fastest. Just coming through this sweeping section quite hard. Got to get the braking right, locked up a tiny bit on the right to correct myself. Really on the apex too much. Now swooping left, really easy to get onto that apex and spin out, but I hold it. Low fuel right now, but it shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to finish. Saving all my curves basically for the long straight, and we're about 5/10 less than Rosberg there. It's looking good to go fastest in this section. I'm guessing that not really the top 10. The top 10 probably aren't running full revs and everything. So deploying most of our curves basically, only a tiny bit left, maybe 1/6. Coming out to the long braking zone. Very easy to lock up here, but also very easy to lose a lot of time if you go too slow and too early on the brakes. Coming through now, Hamilton set the fastest lap, 1:39. It's very fast there. Coming through this last corner. DRS wide open, rest of our curves, low fuel, let's see what this is going to be. And we've gone fastest by nearly 3/10. Fastest by 3/10, that's quite a nice lap, quite happy with that. Didn't really make any mistakes. Had to correct a tiny bit in the second sector, but generally that was quite good, quite pleasing. So I think we'll just sit here and go to Q3. Been a pretty nice episode so far. Let's see what we do in Q3. Should be good. Right now my sector times are really promising. Should be able to get maybe. Oh no, let's see. What should I be able to get? If they speed up by maybe 5/10 more, should be able to get maybe 5th or 4th, which is really amazing qualifying if I do that. But you never know. I might make a horrible mistake and not have enough time, and I might come 10th. So just racing through Q2 as fast as I can. Oh, actually, crap! I haven't got it on the max speed. Actually, I've only got it on 6 right now. Oh, let's change up. Let's go to Q3. Come on. Wasting time here. A long episode does not necessarily mean a good episode. Unless it's a full race, which you guys now want. And I don't mind. I actually quite like commentating over the full race. It's quite an in-depth experience. It's like I'm living out a childhood dream. No, it's not. Who dreams of becoming a Formula 1 commentator? I mean, I'm sure it's not like it's a crap job, but no one really dreams of becoming commentators or anything. But you know, still nice to get that feeling like I'm commentating on a real race when it's like a game, where it's like sort of kind of full on because it's 15 laps of do or die stuff. I do say so myself. So we're gonna go for one run, just one. I'm feeling lucky. Come on, one run should do it. So we're gonna go all the way down to about 2 minutes, and now we're gonna go. Obviously, park permit conditions apply, so we're not changing anything. We're just going out. Oh, let's see where we can qualify. So coming through now, just on the out lap. Yes, we've got 1 minute something left. Good. Should be one of the last people on the track, unless obviously Vettel's usually the last one on the track in real life. But right now he's fastest. If he gets pole again, that's gonna. I think that's that's 100% in this career mode that he's got pole every time, which is quite strange because the Red Bull is not a very good pole car anymore because it's lost a lot of downforce. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. I think probably Codemasters put the qualifying build maybe expecting Red Bull to get stronger, which they sort of have. At Singapore they did, but previously not really. So I think you know, you can't get everything right with these kind of games. You have to make predictions. You know, FIFA do that, but obviously FIFA bring out updates for their performance. Maybe with RaceNet now in Codemasters, you know, they might bring out updates. They are going to bring out a new kind of, I think Steve Hood tweeted about it, about like a new wheel setup that they're going to try and implement in the next update. So I don't know what that's going to be like. Wheel setup kind of sounds like kind of really like in-depth kind of camber angle and stuff, which is kind of cool, but I don't know. So we're down in second sector, so this isn't going to be a pole, definitely not, but we weren't aiming for that anyway. You only need to get, what does that say? You only need to get 10th to reach my objective, so really I can afford to just kind of not even set a lap time here. But we are. It's always good to get up the grid if we can. Hopefully I can beat Perez at least, who's in 8th. My car's looking pretty good. So, coming to the end of this lap, DRS on, got no curves left really, I used it all in that straight. Coming through now, DRS wide open now, coming through. Let's see what this is going to be. And we've come 4th. Wow, that's, yeah, I'm really happy with that. 4th place. Vettel's got pole, then Hamilton, Webber, me, Kobayashi, Rosberg, Grosjean, Schumacher, Perez and Raikkonen. Really happy with that. So, it's the end of the video. So I guess I'll see you next time, which will be probably tomorrow for the not the 100%, but the 25% full race, you know, commentary. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you're new to me, please subscribe for weekly F1 2012 content. Obviously, I've got an episode coming out tomorrow, so you can look forward to that. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoy the video and enjoy the rest of your day.